In a world facing rising temperatures, melting ice caps, and dwindling natural resources, the need for sustainable innovation has never been more urgent. But as humanity stands on the brink of environmental crisis, something remarkable is happening. Around the globe, scientists, engineers, and visionaries are designing technologies that could transform the way we live, work, and power our planet. Today, we'll explore 10 groundbreaking sustainable tech innovations that might just hold the key to saving our planet and reshaping the future of humanity. Let's begin. Our first innovation is solar glass, the future of invisible energy generation. Imagine a world where every window in every building, every car, and every skyscraper could generate electricity from the sun. That's no longer science fiction. Researchers have developed transparent solar panels that act just like normal glass, while capturing sunlight and converting it into energy. Instead of installing bulky panels on rooftops, cities of the future could transform entire skylines into vertical solar farms. This could revolutionize urban sustainability, turning glass facades into sources of clean power. Some companies are already testing these solar glass windows on commercial buildings, and early results are promising. If scaled globally, this innovation could drastically reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and make every building part of the energy grid. Our second innovation, green hydrogen. Hydrogen has long been hailed as the fuel of the future. It's abundant, powerful, and when used it emits nothing but pure water vapor. But until recently, most hydrogen was produced using fossil fuels, defeating its purpose. Now, with breakthroughs in renewable-powered electrolysis, scientists can split water into hydrogen and oxygen using clean energy from wind or solar. This process creates what's known as green hydrogen, a truly sustainable fuel. Green hydrogen can power vehicles, industries, and even airplanes without carbon emissions. Countries like Japan, Germany, and Australia are investing billions into hydrogen infrastructure, hoping to replace coal and gas with this cleaner alternative. It's more than just a fuel, it's a revolution in how we think about energy, storage, and transport. Next up, vertical farming, a technology that's redefining agriculture as we know it. Traditional farming consumes vast areas of land, huge amounts of water, and often relies on harmful pesticides. But vertical farms use advanced hydroponic or aeroponic systems to grow crops indoors, stacked layer upon layer, under controlled light and temperature. These farms can produce food all year round with up to 90% less water and zero pesticides. They can exist in urban areas, bringing food production closer to where people live, reducing transportation emissions. Some futuristic vertical farms even run entirely on renewable energy and recycle their own water. Imagine walking into a city skyscraper where, instead of offices, every floor is filled with thriving greenery producing fresh vegetables. This isn't a dream, it's happening right now in cities like Singapore, Tokyo, and New York. And as the global population grows, vertical farming may be the only way to feed billions sustainably. Our fourth innovation, biodegradable plastics made from plants and algae. Plastic pollution is one of the most severe environmental crises of our time. From microplastics in oceans to landfills overflowing with waste, traditional petroleum-based plastics take hundreds of years to decompose. But scientists have found ways to create plastics from natural sources like cornstarch, sugarcane, and even seaweed that can break down safely in the environment. Some companies are producing algae-based packaging that dissolves in water or composts within weeks. Others are creating bioplastics strong enough for bottles and containers, yet harmless when discarded. If the world shifts to biodegradable alternatives, we could prevent millions of tons of plastic waste from reaching oceans and wildlife. The key now is scaling up production and making these materials affordable for everyone. Coming in fifth is smart grids and energy storage systems. Our power systems are evolving. In the past, electricity flowed one way from big power plants to our homes. But with renewable energy like solar and wind, energy now comes from everywhere and it's not always predictable. That's where smart grids come in. These intelligent networks use real-time data, sensors, and AI to balance energy, demand, and supply. They can store excess solar energy during the day and release it at night when demand spikes. Combined with next-generation batteries made from sustainable materials, smart grids could make renewable energy reliable and efficient on a massive scale. This technology also allows households to sell back excess power to the grid, creating a circular, decentralized energy system where everyone contributes to sustainability. Our sixth innovation, carbon capture and storage, CCS, a direct attempt to undo the damage of industrial emissions. Even with renewable energy on the rise, factories and power plants still release billions of tons of carbon dioxide every year. CCS technology captures CO directly from smokestacks or even from the air, then stores it deep underground or repurposes it for industrial use. Some startups are transforming captured carbon into building materials, synthetic fuels, or even diamonds. Imagine wearing jewelry made from recycled pollution. It's both poetic and practical. While CCS alone won't solve climate change, it's a crucial piece of the puzzle. especially for hard-to-decarbonize industries like steel, cement, and aviation. Our seventh sustainable tech marvel: electric aviation and sustainable flight fuels. The aviation industry is one of the biggest emitters of greenhouse gases, but innovators are reimagining the skies. Electric airplanes powered by batteries or hydrogen are in development, with test flights already underway. For longer routes, scientists are creating sustainable aviation fuels made from algae, waste, or captured carbon instead of crude oil. These fuels can reduce emissions by up to 80%, and some airlines have already begun using them in partial blends. In the near future, we could see electric air taxis zipping over cities, regional planes running entirely on renewable power, and long-haul flights fueled by recycled CO. The era of green flight is approaching faster than anyone imagined. Eighth on our list: desalination and water purification, powered by renewable energy. As climate change intensifies, freshwater scarcity is becoming a global crisis. But new desalination technologies can convert seawater into drinkable water more efficiently than ever before. Traditional desalination is energy-intensive, but renewable-powered systems using solar, wind, or even wave energy are changing the game. Researchers are also developing graphene-based membranes that can filter salt and microplastics at microscopic levels, producing clean water at lower costs. In regions hit hardest by drought, these innovations could mean the difference between scarcity and survival. Sustainable water tech ensures that no community is left without one of life's most essential resources. Ninth, waste-to-energy systems. Imagine if every piece of trash could become a source of power. That's exactly what waste-to-energy technology is doing. Instead of sending waste to landfills, advanced plants use processes like pyrolysis and gasification to convert waste materials into electricity, heat, or bio. Some systems even capture methane from decomposing organic waste, turning harmful greenhouse gases into useful energy. Not only does this reduce landfill pollution, but it also provides clean, local power to communities. It's the perfect example of a circular economy where nothing is truly wasted. And finally, our 10th sustainable innovation: ocean-based renewable energy. Our planet's oceans cover over 70% of its surface, holding immense untapped energy potential. Wave and tidal energy technologies are now being developed to harness the constant motion of the sea. Unlike solar or wind, ocean energy is highly predictable. Waves and tides never stop. Floating wind farms are also emerging, capturing strong offshore winds far from coastlines. These installations can generate massive amounts of clean electricity with minimal land impact. Some futuristic designs even combine wave, wind, and solar systems on a single platform, maximizing renewable output from the ocean's surface. With the right investment, ocean energy could power entire nations sustainably, without disturbing marine life or ecosystems. These 10 innovations represent humanity's most hopeful response to a global challenge. Each one: solar glass, green hydrogen, vertical farming, biodegradable plastics, smart grids, carbon capture, sustainable aviation, renewable desalination, waste-to-energy, and ocean renewables offers a glimpse into a future where technology and nature work in harmony. But technology alone won't save us. It's the choices we make, the governments we elect, the products we buy, the energy we consume that determine whether these innovations truly take hold. Every step towards sustainability, no matter how small, matters. Imagine cities powered by sunlight streaming through their windows, food grown in vertical towers, oceans cleaned by biodegradable materials, and flights that leave nothing but water vapor behind. It's not fantasy, it's the future we can build if we act now. Around the world, brilliant minds are already proving that progress and preservation can coexist. They're showing us that sustainability isn't about giving things up, it's about finding smarter ways to live, grow, and connect with our planet. And if these 10 technologies continue to evolve, they won't just change industries, they'll change everything. Our planet has given us so much. Now it's our turn to give back. Through innovation, imagination, and action, we can ensure that future generations inherit a cleaner, greener, and more sustainable Earth. The tools to save our planet are already here. The question is, will we use them in time?